Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Jubilant Saturday, June the 21st, 2025, episode 1275, part 1. Sorry, once again in the room, didn't get a chance to, it was too hot, once again, to record in the, where I usually do. So I'm having to do um more in next couple days here in the room again. So forgive me for that. Kind of too warm. It got kind of late Friday, which is almost midnight Friday night. So it's one of those things that just didn't get a chance to get it done. So I worked a little bit today on Friday, and I tried to work. Only got one one batch, which was a half and half. Which was I worked at Publix and left the order at the store, and then took one. Had a little discrepancy with that delivery, but it's out of my hands. I did my part. I don't know why the order did not show up for the customer. I don't have I don't know how to do that. So, but and I and that about the only order I could get. So I come home because my ankle's been hurting since the other day I worked. I stepped the wrong way or something. My ankle's killing me when I try to walk. So I just come on home. Thought mom said she needed to do something, and she was asleep when I got home, and then she never did get up and do anything. So then I laid down, got comfy, and went to sleep. Slept most of the afternoon and the evening, and I just got up just about an hour ago. So it's one of those things. So sorry for telling you what I was doing. So, but here's your Saturday, June 21st, your Jubilant Saturday, June 21st, Days of Praise Passage, episode 1275, part 1. And we're going to do in love of the Father for the Son, from John 3:35, and it'll be in the Teachings of John playlist. From Henry M. Moore. So if you're excited, smash the like button. You know the deal. Birthdays and anniversaries, you know the deal for the next couple days. Or you know how to do the birthdays and anniversaries. And a good way of doing them is doing them ahead of time. So by the time I do my recordings again on Sunday, for Sunday afternoon, please put the put the put them in there ahead of time, so by the time I get to the next recording, I can record them. I can record the birthday shout outs in those videos for those days. So the next would be what, Monday and Tuesday. Those would be the next couple days. So drop them in there for Monday and Tuesday ahead of time, and then I can. Oh yes, I did. I will get a late shout out for your Saturday and Sunday, but drop them in there for Monday and Tuesday. And when I get to the next recording, then I'll be able to put those shout outs in those videos. So, but subscribe if you're new. You know the deal. Help me get my channel to where I want it. You know the deal. You know the deal on that one. Help me get my subscriber list back up to 800. Because as of recording, when I went to start recording, the numbers were drastically close to the 700 mark. And I don't want it there. So do what you have to do to get me back up. I don't understand why it's so dadgum dropping so drastically. It's never dropped that much. Usually before it would drop a couple at 3 or 4, and then next time it went to go up, it would go up 4 or 5. It would jump a big portion. But then that's where it would stay that way. The last 2 months it's been bouncing, and I just don't understand it. So please help me get it back up. You know the way I like it. If you would kindly help them do that. So do what you got to do to get it to come back up. I don't understand why I've never seen it go down that far and just keep dropping. It'll come up. It'll say you've gained a couple new ones, and then all of a sudden it's like those 2 new ones are like nothing. So, but look, I have to move the light a little closer so I can see my books. There's a glare on the screen, and sorry about that. That works. The light's trying to get right, sit straight up and down so my back's not strained. There we go. Love of the Father for the Son. The Father loveth the Son and hath given all things into his hand. John 3:35. So the Gospel of John, in a special sense, emphasizes the love of the divine Trinity of the Heavenly Father for the Son. The words love and Father and Son occur more in this book than any other book in the Bible. There are at least 8 references to this love in John's Gospel. Come on, back, quit. You didn't do this the other day when I recorded videos in here. Right, that lower part of my back hurting. I'm sitting straight up and down and it's still hurting. Sorry for that, everybody. Oh. Hang on, I'll be right back as soon as I get my position fixed. Oh, sorry about that. I can't understand why my back is hurting. Sitting in the same position I was in the last few videos. I don't understand. I'm sitting as straight up and down I can sit, and still. Sorry for that quick flash. I was trying to get my position thing, but I can't get it straight. So the first is our beginning verse, revealing the Father has entrusted the care of the whole creation to the Son, whom he loves. He's also showed him everything in creation. John 5:20. For the Father loveth the Son, and sheweth him all things that himself doeth. The Father also loved the Son because of his willingness to die for lost sinners. John 10:17. Therefore doeth my Father love me, because I layeth down my life, that I might take it again. So then in the upper room, as Christ prayed to his Father, it was revealed that this divine love had existed in eternity, and therefore must be both the root and the measure of all forms of true love ever since. 17:24. Father, thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. Lovest me. Parental love, marital love, filial love, love of country, all types of genuine love. I don't know how to pronounce that word, that's why I spelled it. Filial love, filial. I don't understand that one. Are deserved ultimately from this eternal love of the Father for the Son. And it is this love that can also be in us. We will, if we, and it is this love that can also be in us, if we will have it. John 15:9-10. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. It was thus he prayed, and still prays for us, John 17:23-26. That the world may know that love hast loved them, as thou hast loved me, and that thou love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them. So every one of those Bible passages was out of the book of John. So we got John 3:35 was the beginning verse, John 5:20, John 10:17, John 17:24, John 15:9-10, and then John 17:23-26. So it'll be John 17:23, 24, and 26. When I put it together like that. So I'll probably put 3:35 as the beginning verse, and then I'll do another tag, do 5:20, 10:17, and then the next I'll put just the numbers. The next one will be 17, 20, 24, or 23, 24, and 26. And then 15, 9, and 10. I'll break it up a little. I won't put the word John there. I'll just put the numbers in separate tags. So it'll. Okay. Trying to figure out how to do it when I do the editing. Because I gotta edit. I gotta record all these videos. Then turn around and edit today's videos. As soon as I get done the recordings. So coming up tomorrow, starting tomorrow, in the Days of Praise portions, in the Days of Praise book, they're doing a 5-day study on another classic hymn called Higher Ground. I got to get that before I do tomorrow's video. I got to get that song and pull it up so I can know the tune when I go into it. I know I've heard it before. I just don't remember. I don't remember the tune. So I would like to. I've heard the song. I just don't remember the tune. I just got to get it pulled up and refresh it. Refresh the tune. If I can do it, but we're gonna do it. It's called Higher Ground. Tomorrow in our Days of Praise double, our daily our double video in the morning at 8. The first one we're gonna be titled Higher Ground for episode 1276, and it's gonna be talking about the chorus of the hymn, A Higher Ground. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will all be verses. And the way I'll do it in the description each day, like tomorrow's description will have just the chorus. Then I'll copy it. Then I'll go in and put the first verse before the chorus, like I did the last time I did a hymn like that. And then the next day, I'll copy it. Then I'll just add verse 2. And then Wednesday will be verse 3, and Thursday will be verse 4 with the chorus. I'll leave the chorus second. I'll have the first verse, then the chorus, and then I'll put second verse, repeat chorus, third verse, repeat chorus, and they call it a refrain, but it's the same thing as chorus. And then the fourth verse will be says repeat chorus. Maybe I'm sitting up too far. Maybe that's why my back's hurting. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Sorry for the longer video right now. I'm just trying to. Maybe that's why it was. I was sitting up too far, trying to strain. I don't know. My back didn't hurt the other night recording the last couple of days, the last 3 days, because I did 3 days in that recording. Thought I would be out, probably be in the front feeling for the recording of this one, but I never did get to it. It was just too daggum hot to do it anyway, so I had to do it again in the room. So. But that'll be the next 5 days in the Days of Praise book. So tomorrow will be the first half. We'll be do the chorus, and then the first half of Wednesdays we'll do the third verse. That'll be that way. But then we'll do the So coming up later after 5 is your only other video for today. Part 2 of episode 1275. We're going to be steadfast in God's will. Derived from John 6, 5 to 13. We're going to be doing some more John verses. From Jasmine Go. And then our key passage will be verse 15. And then our Bible reading is Esther chapters 3, 4, and 5. And in Acts 5, the rest of Acts chapter 5, 22 through 42. So stay tuned for that. I'll get there in just a few minutes. But you'll see that later after 5. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Have a good rest of your day. Come back after 5 for where we'll be steadfast in God's will. And if God gave you God woke you up or whatever, if God gave you another chance, another day, give him all the glory. So, but I hope to see you I hope to see you later after 5. So have a great Jubilant Saturday, and I'll hope to see you then. So, with that said, goodbye.